Kayla Harrison, one of the most decorated athletes in women's MMA history, stands on the precipice of achieving a lifelong goal: becoming a UFC champion. But before she can seize that opportunity, she must first conquer what may be her toughest opponent yet, the scale. Harrison is set to challenge former bantamweight champion Julianna Peña for the vacant UFC women's bantamweight title in the co-main event of UFC 316, which takes place this Saturday at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. While Harrison has already proven she can beat elite UFC competition, having earned dominant wins over Holm and Ketlen Vieira, both of those fights were non-title bouts in which she was allowed to weigh in at 136 pounds, 1 pound over the bantamweight limit. This time, that extra pound is not an option. To be eligible to win the title, Harrison must weigh in at exactly 135 pounds or less on Friday. That final pound, which might seem insignificant to outsiders, is anything but. In the world of MMA, particularly for a fighter like Harrison who has competed most of her career at lightweight, 155 pounds, shedding that last pound can be a grueling, potentially performance-altering ordeal. For Harrison, the challenge is not just physical, it's symbolic. It represents the sacrifice required to achieve greatness on the sport's biggest stage. From PFL dominance to UFC dreams, a two-time Olympic gold medalist in judo and former face of the Professional Fighters League, PFL, Harrison reigned supreme in the PFL's lightweight division, capturing tournament championships in 2019 and 2021. She built a reputation as an unstoppable force, demolishing opponents with a rare blend of strength, grappling prowess, and mental fortitude. But the UFC, MMA's premier promotion, doesn't have a lightweight division for women, and with the UFC recently dissolving its women's featherweight division as well, Harrison found herself at a crossroads: remain in a less prominent promotion or undergo a dramatic transformation to compete at bantamweight, a full 20 pounds below the weight class where she once thrived. She chose the latter. "I don't believe in weight cutting. I don't believe this is the best decision for me," Harrison admitted in a recent interview with MMA Fighting. "But I do believe that the sacrifice is worth the reward." A grueling transformation. The process of reinventing herself as a bantamweight has required more than just cutting calories. Harrison has had to rewire her lifestyle. A lifelong athlete who once admitted to fueling Olympic gold medal runs on pizza rolls, Diet Coke, and Oreos, she's now become surgically precise with her nutrition, hydration, and conditioning. "I've been very disciplined, and I have an excellent team around me," she said. "We have body fat check-ins, calorie check-ins, water monitoring. There's a sweet science to it." Despite the intense scrutiny and skepticism surrounding her ability to make 135, Harrison